Hello, I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. Police were investigating a serious assault that took place between the hours of 2 and 2:30 Tuesday morning. Police say a man was struck in the face with an object and seriously injured with potentially life-changing injuries. The matter is currently under investigation, and anyone who may have witnessed the incident is asked to contact police at 949-4222. In light of announced changes in COVID-19 reporting, the Public Health Spotlight will be published monthly instead of weekly. Monthly COVID-19 information will be limited to hospitalizations and deaths. However, notable increases in the number of hospitalizations as well as any deaths will be reported to the community immediately. The first monthly edition will be released on October 6th. Cayman National Corporation has announced that Janet Hislop has been nominated as its President and Chief Executive Officer and will join the Board of Directors effective January 1st, 2023. Ms. Hislop will also continue in her role as President and Director of CNC's principal subsidiary, Cayman National Bank Limited. Ministry of Sustainability and Climate Resiliency is planting 7 trees at the Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park Children's Garden, one to honor each decade of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Premier and Minister of Sustainability and Climate Resiliency, the Honourable Wayne Panton, planted the first tree near the Discovery Pond.
Stormwatch 2022 is brought to you by Home Gas, your propane experts before, during, and after the storm.
The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Fiona, located several hundred miles east of the Leeward Islands. Tropical storm conditions are possible in portions of the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico over the weekend. Fiona is then expected to move near Hispaniola next week. Fiona poses no immediate threat to the Cayman Islands. As of right now, long-range forecast models predict it will turn north, and then that will take it away from the Cayman Islands area. We will continue to monitor the progress of Fiona and keep you updated. However, remember, long-range forecast models are not always accurate, and we are in the middle of the season when tropical activity is a lot more active. So be storm ready, Cayman. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6:13. Generally sunny despite a few afternoon clouds. The day heats up to the high 80s, but it will feel hotter than that. When the high temperature is at 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity is at 70% like the forecast calls for, it will feel around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds east-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the sun sets at 6:27. At nighttime, the temperature falls to the low 80s. Looking forward, similar summer pattern of hot days, warm nights with scattered showers is expected. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, and we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. The group of 7 major economies have agreed to take a tougher, more coordinated stance toward China when it comes to trade, Germany's economy minister said on Thursday. After a 2-day meeting with fellow G7 officials, Minister for Economic Affairs and Climate Protection Robert Habeck told reporters that discussions about China were part of an effort to ensure high international trade standards to prevent Beijing from using its economic might to steamroll other nations. While paying tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II on Tuesday, Jamaica's opposition spokesperson on foreign affairs, Lisa Hanna, renewed a call by former colonies for Britain to confront its colonial atrocities and make amends for slavery and its repercussions. She was among several politicians who paid tribute in the House of Representatives. She asserted that Britain's authorities must recognize that the country's approach to its past had been and continues to be misaligned with current expectations of their former colonies. A poultry farm in Blue Creek Village in northwest Belize has been placed under quarantine by the Belize Agricultural Health Authority after it detected the avian influenza, more commonly known as bird flu, in its birds. Bird flu is an infectious type of influenza that spreads among birds, and in rare cases, it can affect humans. The health authority said the farm currently houses over 25,000 chickens, and containment measures are being implemented to restrict poultry products exiting the Blue Creek community. That's it for now on the Daily Buzz. Thank you for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.